The plot thickens, or should I say the slop thickens. Well, I mean, there's a reason why I'm not a comedian. So in case you guys missed it, yesterday I made a video talking about the Emiru allegations the Mizkif put out. I wanted to be as fair as possible, even though, once again, I've made it clear multiple times, not only yesterday, but through the last few months, I am not a fan of Mizkif, and I am not a fan of Emiru. I'm not a tier 4 sim, especially now that more stuff is coming out about Emiru and Mizkif. I said it on my last video, and I'll say it again here. I want to be as fair as possible. Do I agree with this whole video, and do I believe everything he says? I personally, in my humble opinion, it truly is hard to believe someone like Mizkif when we have his original response, which once again was just fucking horrible. I think that, along with the plushies thread, along with the, you know, demon time stuff, it really did hurt his credibility.
Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I've punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
So I think it's fair to say, well, I have my doubts. Then I woke up to some Emiru leaks from Discord, and these come from Mizkif directly. Mizkif leaks a Discord conversation between Emiru and Asmongold. He tweeted about this. Hey Asmongold, are you going to react to your Queen Emiru's 48 minutes of lies? He's clearly referring to the video that he dropped yesterday. Or do you want to keep hitting on her, saying how cool you are for using the N-word as a password at 33 years old? Emiru sent this to me in a screenshot years ago. Now the source is Mizkif, so, you know, take that how you will. Emiru, I guess, allegedly says, a creative, huh? Asmongold once again allegedly responds with this being his password, which is the N-word. He says, like, I'm talking really creative shit like that. Screenshot it, JK. I love how she isn't JKing. Like, she took this screenshot, allegedly, and sent it to Mizkif. Now, was Asmongold trying to risk up Emiru? I don't know. Truth be told, I don't care about a 30-year-old's love life. Now, the problem that a lot of people are having, from what I'm seeing, is that this confirms that Asmongold is a racist person because his password is the hard R. It's spelled quirky, if you will. Now, do I care what people text when they're talking in private, in Discord groups or Discord DMs or whatever it might be? No, I don't care. And if this is indeed Emiru, I gotta give her a massive L. I hate people that leak DMs. I don't think it's epic. I think that's pretty shitty, and if you do it, truth be told, you're a bitch ass individual. For a second, I almost stole Asmongold's password. If this is true, this is a massive L and snake move and all of the above. I hate people that leak DMs. I think you are a very weird, strange individual if you go around leaking DMs, private conversations. It's like, keep it to yourself, or at least show it to the person in person so it doesn't get leaked, you know what I mean? And I guess Emiru was not kidding when she said this. Screenshot it, I got you, Asmongold, JK, and then she sent it to Mizkif. Holy, this is Asmongold continues, at a certain point he wasn't even the word anymore, lol. Everyone knows I said it, don't worry. Very pog give, emote, PNG, whatever the fuck this is. I think I even have videos of me saying it. Asmongold is never beating the racist allegations. Now, once again, do I care what people say in private? Do I care if people are saying the N-word in private? No, I am not a hall monitor. Does this make me like Asmongold? No. Does this make me hate him? No. Truth be told, I'm indifferent to Asmongold. I don't love him. I don't hate him. You know, he's just another content creator. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm not going to get on here and be like, Asmongold should be canceled because his password was the N-word, and a private conversation between him and Emiru. Now, once again, was Asmongold trying to risk up Emiru? I don't know. Maybe he thought, yeah, if I tell her that my password is the N-word hard, she might fall in love with me. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe this is an unpatched method the one could still use, and I'll be sure to try it out in a few days. So if it works, shout out to Asmongold. Anyways, getting back to the text. Yeah, like, I have super bad stuff online and no one cares, lol. Sigma? But Pokimane is a racist for her clips, but you don't try to act perfect, I guess. Any Pokimane slander gets points from me, so I guess Emiru is back on my good graces. Asmongold says, yeah, that's why people hate her, not because of the words, lol. It's the fakeness 100%. I feel like Miz is pretty much over the canceled stuff, but it's always going to be there, and he can't joke around with it like he would cause of OTK, lol. And I get it how it could sound kind of hypocritical, like, oh, Sans, you're like telling people that it's snakish to share private conversations. You're making a whole video about it. I would agree, but I mean, Mizkif posted this to his Twitter. Honestly, putting all my biases aside, does this mean that I'm a Mizkif fan and that I love him and that me and him will collab soon and we're gonna go get ice cream together in LA? No, I don't think so. Unless he wants to, then, you know, let's get ice cream together, Mizkif. But I mean, like I said on my last video, the more stuff that comes out about Emiru and Mizkif, the more I get middle school / high school relationship vibes. I think these two people were extremely toxic for each other. I think it was best for everyone to just go their own separate ways because they were extremely toxic for each other. I mean, the relationship at this point has been officially over for over a year and we're still going. So in my opinion, Emiru hasn't been acting the best, and there's been some sus moments from her story. And you're not a fence sitter if you say, well, some of the stuff that Mizkif has said is kind of fucked up. Some of the stuff that he said and done is kind of fucked up. And you could also be like, yeah, what Emiru has said and done, some stuff is just not adding up. Some stuff is just not consistent. You could say that. Do not fall into the Reddit and Twitter trap where you have to either agree with that person and hate the other person. It's not black and white, all right? There's a lot of moving parts here. Screenshot it, JK, haha. But actually, yeah, holy. Once again, if this is real, Emiru is a massive snake for this. See, this is what I'm saying. Literal adult middle schoolers. That's what I'm saying now, and that's what I said on my video yesterday. This is a high school / middle school relationship made public. And the thing is, they're not even in middle school or high school. These are 30-year-olds who are acting like this. Did we need to know all of this? Me when I'm trying to impress my Discord Ekin with edgy racism. Honestly, the Asmongold method, still unpatched. That's what the streets are saying. I wouldn't know, but the streets are saying that the method is unpatched as of 2026. Emiru is a snake. Screenshot it. JK proceeds to screenshot it and send it to Mizkif to laugh at. Do you think Emiru and Mizkif were laughing at Asmongold together in bed? Mizkif, if you're watching this, let me know. Asmongold trying to impress Emiru by how much he uses the N-word. WTF is this cringe combo? LMAO. 30-year-old teenagers. Yo, what is this picture? Racist chud. Now, Asmongold did kinda respond to this.
There's a lot of people, I'll probably repeat myself 4 or 5 times today, but I did see the post that was made about me and the alleged leaked Discord messages. I understand that everybody wants me to talk about it, but I am trying to get this lawsuit dismissed, and the only thing that I need to do is just simply not talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about anything. That's really about it. I have no comment at all. And whenever it is dismissed, I will explain everything. It's that simple. Yep. There's not going to be a, you know, like, there's not going to be somebody that's going to bait me out to get a response. It's just simply not, I don't act in my, I don't act outside of my best interest.
What if I ask very kindly, Mr. Asmongold, feel free to reach out to me via Discord. Was that real? Or was it fake? I promise I'm not going to leak it or screenshot it. JK.
I know people, I know. Everybody wants the drama people want to have and they want to know about it. So do I, but unfortunately there are situations at play that are above my pay grade, and I have to acknowledge those and work in that correction, right? And so anyway, that's it.
Honestly, the T side of me would like to know more, and from a legal aspect, I get why Asmongold wouldn't want to get baited into talking about this, so I get it. I mean, truth be told, if I was in his situation, I would probably just stay quiet and just be like, I don't know. It's AI. I got hacked. Guys, he wants to keep his racism private. Please respect him at this difficult time. Now, what is the moral of the story? All influencers are mentally in middle school, and they are as cringe, if not more, well, probably more, than the rest of us normal folks. With that said, guys, if you want to risk girls up on Discord, just tell them that your password is the N-word hard R, and you'll get in. The Asmongold method will remain unpatched for the next 2 weeks, so go crazy, gamers.